If you want to escape the chaos and find your home in the American West, remember the old saying from the Gem State. They say, living in Idaho isn't just changing your address, it's upgrading your entire way of life. But with so many incredible places in Idaho, how do you find the one that's perfect for you? Don't worry, I am going to tell you everything about Idaho. We'll break down the vibe, what to expect, home prices, rent, household income, the real cost of living, and even the downsides of every place. Let's get started. Starting my list with a small town in the very northern part of Idaho, Ferry. It's got a real Idaho's most friendly town reputation. It's surrounded by mountains, and the Kootenai River runs right through town. Located in the Idaho Panhandle, nestled right below the Canadian border, and it's home to approximately 3,000 residents, and the median household income is between $46,185 to $56,362. Its downtown area has a cool, nostalgic vibe with old brick buildings. The real estate is also more affordable compared to other parts of North Idaho, like Sandpoint or Corday Lane. You can find a mix of homes, from ranch-style houses and bungalows to log cabins. At a median home price of $450,000, and the average rent for a standard apartment is remarkably low at $558 per month. However, for larger, single-family homes are much higher, ranging from $1,495 to $2,500. The South Hill is where you'll find more of the modern conveniences, like the grocery stores like Super One and Safeway and gas stations. The town has distinct upper and lower sections. The upper area is more mountainous and has a lot of trees, giving it a more secluded, in-the-woods feel. The lower area is more open, with a lot of farmland and wide-open plains with amazing views of the mountains. And some of the most desirable and expensive properties are those along the Kootenai River or on the rim overlooking the town. These offer some incredible views. You can also look at properties in areas just outside of Ferry, like Moyie Springs, Naples, or Elmira, if you're looking for more land and a more rural feel. The job market here is pretty limited since it's a small town. Most jobs are in retail, restaurants, or tourism. It's also a bit isolated. The nearest big city is Spokane, Washington, which is about an hour and a half away, but you've got the Kootenai National Wildlife Refuge, Copper Creek Falls, and the Selkirk Mountains right in your backyard. Plus, it's part of the beautiful Selkirk Loop, a scenic drive that goes up into Canada. The next one is Twin Falls, located in south-central Idaho and bordered by the Snake River's stunning canyon. It's known for its majestic natural Shoshone Falls. It's got a small city, but it's also the biggest city in a 100-mile radius, so it can feel busy with a population of 54,000 and has an average household income of $61,000. The community is exceptionally friendly, and a developing main street helps manage what would normally be considered rush hour at the second traffic light. Compared to bigger cities like Boise, it's more affordable, especially when it comes to housing. The average sale home price is in the mid-$300,000, but the median home price is near $430,000, and rent ranges from $1,580 to $1,785 per month, which is quite affordable compared to the national average. Its downtown area has a classic, charming feel with mom-and-pop shops, antique stores, and some great new restaurants. North Side is where you'll find a lot of the newer development and subdivisions. It's popular with families and has a more suburban feel. South Side tends to have some of the older, more established homes. But if you're looking for a smaller town feel but still want to be close to the amenities of Twin Falls, check out Kimberly, Filer, Buell, and Jerome right next to Twin Falls. These are all smaller towns within a 20-minute drive of Twin Falls. They offer a more rural, small-town lifestyle. The Snake River Canyon runs right through the city, offering stunning views and tons of activities like kayaking, paddleboarding, and hiking. Shoshone Falls, which is taller than Niagara Falls, is right there. The climate remains pleasant during the winter and summer months, particularly from June to October. Two things you'll hear about a lot are the wind and the smell. It can get really windy, especially in the spring, and with all the dairy farms around, the smell of cow manure can be pretty strong at times. Overall, some people absolutely love it and call it paradise, while others have a more meh feeling about it. Up next, we have Garden City. It's right next to Boise. In fact, it's so close that you might not even realize you've left Boise and entered Garden City. It's got a hip and trendy vibe, and the city's motto is Live, Work, Create. It's strikingly Boise's artistic and innovative neighbor that blends culture with serene suburban living. The cost of living is on the rise. Housing can be expensive, with the median home price being around $550,000 and average rent near $1,280, with a local median household income of about $70,057. The waterfront district is right along the Boise River and is where you'll find a lot of the new condos, townhomes, and apartments. If you want to be able to walk or bike to breweries, restaurants, and the Greenbelt, this is the place to be. As you head west towards Eagle, Garden City becomes a bit more established and laid back. You'll find more single-family homes with larger lots and mature trees. There's a unique neighborhood in the Glenwood area that's described as an oasis, and Chinden Boulevard is the main drag through Garden City, and it's a mix of commercial and residential. You'll find a lot of the breweries and wineries here. The community thrives with creativity and is home to national landmarks like Sherrill's Place, which welcomes artists from all over the country. You can watch Boise Hawks baseball and relax at Esther Simplot Park to surfing a man-made wave at the Whitewater Park and dining at the new Riverfront Boardwalk. Our number 7 spot takes us to the heart of Idaho's burgeoning wine country, the revitalized city of Caldwell. It's a place that's really coming into its own. It's got a rich history as a railroad town and a strong agricultural background. Caldwell, in particular, has cleaned up a lot over the last 10 to 20 years. The downtown area, especially around Indian Creek Plaza, has seen a ton of revitalization and continues to evolve as a 5-acre park within the city center, emerging as a culturally vibrant city with downtown Willis Street as its centerpiece. Downtown is where you'll find a lot of the action. The Steunenberg district is a historic district with around 330 beautiful, older homes. As Caldwell has grown, a lot of new subdivisions have popped up, especially on the outskirts of town. If you're looking for more space, you can find some great properties with acreage on the outskirts of Caldwell. The district by College of Idaho is very lovely. Caldwell is one of the more affordable places to live in the Treasure Valley. The median home price is in the $435,000 to $445,000 range. Alongside a household income of $67,000 makes it attractive as well. It's also an educational center due to the presence of the College of Idaho, along with the Northwest Nazarene University. Overall, it's a very nice place to live. It's safe. The next one is the upscale suburban retreat, Eagle. It's gorgeous, situated just a mere 10 miles to west of Boise. It's nestled against the Boise foothills, and the Boise River runs right through it. This means you have amazing access to the Greenbelt, and the famous Eagle Island State Park is close by. It's expensive, and there's no getting around it, Eagle. It has the highest median home prices in the area, often in the $800,000s and up, and average rent at $2,300 a month. With a median household income of $118,000, well, it has a reputation for being the most upscale and polished suburb in the Boise area. But this might be surprising given the home prices. Eagle has some of the lowest property tax rates in the Treasure Valley. Neighborhoods here range from high-end master-planned communities like Legacy and Two Rivers, and luxurious riverfront estates to rural equestrian properties, charming downtown homes, and new subdivisions in the Northwest. If you look in the newer developments in Northwest Eagle, you might find yourself driving 15 to 20 minutes for groceries or a quick bite to eat. Eagle Road is one of the busiest and most congested roads in the entire valley. It's got a laid-back yet sophisticated feel. The schools are part of the West Ada School District and are consistently ranked among the best in the state. One thing to keep in mind is the town's quiet layout. While most major shopping centers are within a short drive, these distances add time to commutes. Overall, Eagle showcases high-end living coupled with incredible access to nature. At number 5, we find a sparkling jewel of the Palouse region, Moscow, nestled in the rolling hills of the Palouse, which is often called the Tuscany of America for its beautiful landscape. It's a classic small college town with a ton of charm. This is a vibrant university town and is the home of the University of Idaho. The presence of the university gives the town a youthful, energetic, and slightly more liberal feel than many other parts of Idaho. with the University of Idaho, New St. Andrews College, and Washington State University just across the border in Pullman. It's a hub of education and cool events like an international jazz festival. Downtown and Main Street area means you're within walking distance of the best coffee shops, restaurants, the farmers market, and community events. The University District is heavily influenced by the college. You'll find a lot of student rentals, apartments, and a more transient population. The East Side is generally considered a nice, more established residential area with a mix of homes. It's a bit further from the downtown core, but still very accessible. The West Side towards Pullman, as you head west out of town, you get into more rural-feeling areas. This is where you might find homes with a bit more land. Fort Russell is one of the few areas with a distinct name. It's a historic residential neighborhood known for its charming older homes and tree-lined streets. It's a very desirable area for families. The cost of living is 11% below the national average. Home prices stand at approximately $485,000. Household income sits around $57,000. Rent is strikingly low, starting from $900 to an average of $1,382. The closest major city is Spokane, about 90 minutes away by car. Winters are long here, with a lot of cloud cover. Summers are typically hot and very dry. Overall, it has a slower, more deliberate pace of life, which is a big draw for people looking to escape the hustle of bigger cities. Up next, we have Idaho Falls, which has a friendly, small-town feel, even though it's a decent-sized city. It's known for being very family-oriented, with a strong sense of community. A lot of people are active in their churches, and there's a significant LDS Mormon population, which shapes the local culture. It's a great place to raise a family. There are lots of parks, a good zoo, the Museum of Idaho, and plenty of community events like the Farmers Market and a Live After 5 in the summer. Here, the cost of living is 17% lower than the national average, with a median home price of $395,000 and household income of $70,000, alongside average rent of $1,400. But for single-family homes, expect around $1,600. Compared to a lot of other places, especially Boise, your money goes a lot further in Idaho Falls. Most families live on the south side, or in Ammon, which is a suburb with all the new houses and big stores. And if you want a big house with an amazing view, you'd head up to the foothills just east of town. Situated in southeastern Idaho on the Snake River, Idaho Falls is an adventurous gateway and the largest city in eastern Idaho. There's also great fishing on the Snake River, which runs right through town, and plenty of opportunities for hiking, camping, and skiing at nearby resorts like Grand Targhee and Kelly Canyon. This serves as a base camp for wilderness exploration, and the Yellowstone National Park and the breathtaking Grand Teton Mountains are a short drive away. Overall, the pace of life is a bit slower, which is the big draw for people coming from bigger, busier cities. The next one is the Lakeside Paradise Coeur d'Alene. It's absolutely stunning, no doubt about it. It's a big little town that's centered around a gorgeous lake and surrounded by mountains. This is the #1 reason people move to Coeur d'Alene. The vibe is very active and outdoorsy. People are always out on the lake, hiking Tubbs Hill, or biking the Centennial Trail. A beautiful and crystal clear lake is the centerpiece of the city and is a part of daily life. It's a clean, safe-feeling city with a bustling downtown, especially in the summer when the tourists roll in. It's got a resort town feel, but with a strong year-round community. But Coeur d'Alene has a strong reputation for being very conservative. The cost of living, especially housing, has skyrocketed. The median home price is well over $500,000, and finding an affordable rental can be a real challenge. Median household income is about $71,000, and rent averages between $1,620 and $1,880. In downtown, the Garden District, you'll find beautiful, older homes with tons of character on tree-lined streets. You can easily walk to the lake, Tubbs Hill, and all the shops and restaurants on Sherman Avenue. Located near North Idaho College, the Fort Grounds is another historic neighborhood with beautiful homes and a great location right next to the lake and city park. but Riverstone is a newer, more modern mixed-use development just west of downtown. It's got a more urban feel with condos and townhomes, all centered around a man-made lake. Just north of Coeur d'Alene, Hayden Lake area has its own beautiful lake and is a bit more spread out. You can find some stunning lakefront properties here, as well as more traditional suburban neighborhoods. It has a bit of a country club vibe in some parts. To the west of Coeur d'Alene, Post Falls is a more suburban-feeling city. It's generally a bit more affordable than Coeur d'Alene and popular with families. If you're looking for more space and a more rural feel, you can head north of Post Falls to Rathdrum and the Rathdrum Prairie. Here you'll find homes on larger lots and a more country living atmosphere. The winter's stunning beauty does come with lots of snow, however, so a snowblower becomes necessary. Winters can feel long for some, but overall the crime rates are 43% below the national average. Paired with the beautiful nature means that living here is easy. The next place on my list is growing like crazy, and it's on a lot of people's radar, the family-friendly powerhouse Meridian. It's consistently ranked as one of the best places in the country to raise a family, with top-notch schools, tons of parks like the huge Julius M. Kleiner Memorial Park, Discovery Park, and Settlers Park serves as a community hub, and the village provides shopping, dining, and a local favorite, Wahoo's Family Fun Zone. It's right in the middle of the Treasure Valley suburbia, making it a convenient hub. You've got easy access to Boise, Nampa, Kuna, and Eagle, and the freeway runs right through it. While not as cheap as it used to be, but generally more affordable than Boise or Eagle, especially when it comes to housing. The median home price is approximately $537,000, with a median household income just under $99,000. And median rent is $1,700 to $1,900, with some as high as $2,300. There are well-structured neighborhoods. North Meridian is north of I-84, and it's home to Paramount, Bridge Tower, Banbury, and Spurwing, and the South Meridian is south of I-84. This area has seen a ton of new growth and development in recent years. You can often get a bit more for your money here. Century Farm is a newer community with a modern farmhouse vibe. It's home to the South Meridian YMCA and a new library. Sky Mesa, Tuscany, Pinnacle, and Lavender Fields are newer communities located near the massive Discovery Park. If you're not a fan of suburbia, Meridian might not be for you. It's often described as a sea of subdivisions and can feel a bit cookie-cutter or soulless to some. With rapid growth comes traffic. Eagle Road is notoriously one of the busiest roads in the entire state, and the commute to Boise during rush hour can be a grind. Winters are cold with moderate snowfall and the occasional heavy snowstorm. The overall vibe is a blend of a bustling, growing city with a classic suburban feel. It's less hip and urban than Boise and more manicured and modern. Top of the list is the vibrant heartbeat of Idaho, Boise. It's in the center of Idaho, both geographically and administratively, being the capital and the largest city of the state. Boise consistently ranks as one of the best places to live in the U.S. It's known for being very safe, clean, and family-friendly, with excellent schools as well as big town advantages. It's an outdoor recreation king. This is the #1 reason people love Boise. You have incredible access to the Boise foothills for hiking and mountain biking, the Boise River for floating and fishing, and Bogus Basin, a ski resort just 30 to 45 minutes from downtown. Its economy is booming too, especially in the tech, healthcare, and manufacturing sectors. Major companies like Micron and HP have a large presence here, and a lot of new businesses and startups. The secret is out about Boise, and the cost of living, especially housing, has gone up significantly in recent years. The median price for a house is $535,000, while the household income sits around $82,000. Rent has also peaked in the range of $1,678 to $1,795. While it's still more affordable than major West Coast cities, it's not the bargain it once was. Let's take a look at Boise's neighborhoods. The North End is one of the most desirable and iconic neighborhoods in Boise. You're right next to the Boise foothills for easy access to trails, and you can walk or bike to the charming Hyde Park Commercial District. It's a very active and family-friendly area. The East End is similar to the North End. It's also very close to downtown in the Boise River Greenbelt. It's home to some of Boise's oldest and grandest homes. The bench is located just up the bench, a literal geological bench from downtown. This is a large and diverse area. It's generally more affordable than the north or east ends and offers a mix of housing styles, from mid-century brick homes to newer construction. Southeast Boise is popular with families and students, as it's close to Boise State University. It's got great access to the Boise River and the Greenbelt, and it's a very bikeable area. West End is a more suburban part of the city with a lot of shopping centers, including the Boise Town Square Mall. It's a very family-friendly area with good schools and parks. Northwest offers a bit more of a rural feel while still being close to the city. The city is surrounded by hiking and biking trails, as well as a local ski hill, the 25-mile Greenbelt that winds through the city. For a city of its size, the Boise airport is fantastic. Overall pleasant, pretty boring, good place to raise a family, all the creature comforts of a city. I hope this gives you a really good detailed picture of what life is like in Idaho. It's a truly special place with a lot to offer. If you have any more questions, just let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out.